Gemini, hi, how are you guys doing? If you're new here, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be going over the astrology transit highlights from August 25th to August 31st. Don't forget to like, subscribe, show me some love, and let's just get into it. Okay, Gemini. Monday, we just have a lot of stuff, okay? Monday is just gonna be a super big day. There's a lot of transits. This might be more of a longer video. My throat is also a little hoarse because I was yelling a lot yesterday. I went to a fair. So, sorry for my voice if it sounds weird. Monday, August 25th, we will wake up with a Virgo moon. And what's really great about this morning is we have the Virgo moon making a sextile to Venus. And Venus is in Cancer at that 29th degree. This is happening at 9 a.m. Keep in mind, everything I say is Central Standard Time, so adjust to your time zone accordingly. And you know what's interesting about this little sextile here is I really see this having to do with your value in your home life and your family, especially if you guys, you Geminis have been kind of like discovering like what your value means to you, having Venus in Cancer, and we're ending up this transit. It could also mean that you guys got some random money, random resources. It means a lot of things, but I really do love this transit because the Virgo moon, especially if you guys wake up Monday morning and you don't want to get out of bed, that's totally normal for Virgo moons for you because it's your fourth house of family and home life. And when the moon transits that fourth house, we just want to be in bed. But then the moon enters into Libra around 9:01 a.m., literally right after, because it's like at that 29 degree mark. And this is your fifth house. This is creativity. This is dating. This is inner child. This is joy. This is where your emotional focus is going to be for the next couple days. And the Libra moon is going to be making a lot of freaking aspects to a lot of outer planets. So this is happening from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Libra moon is going to oppose Saturn, trine Uranus, oppose Neptune, and trine Pluto. Now, with that opposing energy, you could feel this day that you just want to be home, you want to be creative, you just want to be in your own energy, creatively or not creatively, just like in your own energy. But like there's something going on in your community and your friend groups that is pulling you towards that energy. You could also feel that you are trying to be creative, but maybe you're like nervous that it won't be receptive to the outside world, even though it is your hope and dream. Or you might be pulled to something creative or pulled somewhere within your life that you're like, how is this part of the bigger picture? Like you can't really see the bigger picture this day. But it's pretty cool because the Libra moon is going to trine Uranus, which is your first house of self, and then also trine Pluto, which is that ninth house. So you have your sense of self, your emotional fulfillment when it comes to creativity, and your growth and expansion, all transformative, random, authentic energy, all playing in your favor. So you might feel a little bit of push and pull on Monday, but at the same time, like pull towards like bigger picture thinking, like where you're looking to grow, and know that even if you're taking little baby steps on your growth, on your authenticity, it's all going to come together in the end. So Venus will enter Leo at 11:27 p.m. and this is your third house. This is your communication. This is also content creation, writing. If you're a Gemini that is into social media, this is going to benefit you. But in like an overall broad way for you Geminis, Venus entering into Leo is going to help with your mental state, like how you talk to yourself, and also your communication, which you Geminis are already amazing at communicating. Obviously, it depends on your chart. It depends on other aspects. But as a whole, Gemini energy, you guys are here for it. You're here to communicate. You're the communicators of the zodiac, basically. So Venus in Leo is going to help that. It's also going to be a pleasant time while Venus is in Leo. It'll be here for about 3 weeks. It's a pleasant time for you guys to take short trips. So if you have any creative blockages, if you have any conflicts during this time, might have to do with family, might have to do with siblings, who knows, okay? But whatever conflicts you have, taking short trips and like going to the store, going to a coffee shop, just going places around your neighborhood is going to bring you joy and pleasure naturally. Like things will just work out. I also recommend synchronicities when it comes to license plates and playing with numbers, just to I don't know why I'm hearing this specifically. I never know why I'm hearing stuff, but like, for example, like if you're out on a drive, say, I want to see 888. I want to see eights. Like start playing with your manifestation power, because the third house really has to do with a lot when it comes to manifestation, because it's our mind power. It's our mindset. And Leo is all about confidence, and synchronicities give you confidence in the universe, aka you are the universe. You're bringing the manifestations in. So going out and just going on little trips and being like, I want to see 888, I want to see 444, I want to see fours. I want to like start calling out the numbers you want to see. Don't wait for the numbers to come to you. Start messing with that manifestation. Now, Venus in Leo is going to trine Saturn at 8 p.m. And Saturn can cool off Venus. It can make it more realistic type of love. And you have Saturn in the 11th house. You have Venus 3rd house. So like this energy is really like maybe taking your hopes and dreams seriously, maybe taking your community and your friend group seriously, like what you're communicating to your friends. This could also be you putting up boundaries within your relationship. Saturn really likes to say, hey, set these boundaries. So this could be you communicating your boundaries to your friend groups, to your communities, and also maybe even creating boundaries within yourself when it comes to your hopes and dreams. Now, Tuesday, August 26th, we will have a Libra moon. So we're continuing this Libra moon energy, which is just so beautiful for you guys. Libra moon energy is just, it collectively, it's light, it's flirty, it's relationships, it's love. Libra is ruled by Venus. You're going to have a lighter energy. So Libra moon will be conjunct Mars at 9:30 a.m. This is Tuesday, August 26th. And this is a boost of energy. This is like if you've been tired at all, or if you've been avoiding getting things done, you can utilize the energy in this way. But because Mars, it's just like, it's about your creativity. Some of you, like Gemini, especially if you're single, could be motivated to date, maybe get on a dating app, like something like little and random like that. But follow your emotions. Follow where your emotions are taking you. That's what the moon really wants to do. And Mars can bring out a lot of emotions in us, especially when the moon is conjuncted. And this is the house of the inner child as well. So if your inner child is come forward, a good indicator that your inner child is trying to come forward is if you are frustrated. Okay, especially when the moon's in Libra, specifically for you, especially with Mars in Libra. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling a creative block, if you're feeling a dating block, if you're feeling something with your children isn't going well, especially if you're a mom or dad, like with your children, they're just kind of like going a little haywire, whatever it may be, especially if you have Libra children. I have a Libra rising and Mars is in his first house right now. And oh my God, he's 6, but I love him. Okay. But anyways, so this is a good time to take advantage of this energy. Now, we also have Venus making a sextile to Uranus around 4 p.m. This is you guys communicating your authentic self. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. This is you putting yourself out there, and it's like understanding what it is you truly desire when it comes to your communication, and also understanding how you're talking to yourself in your mind. Venus will trine Neptune at 5:18 p.m. You might feel this all day, Geminis, just because Venus and Neptune together, this energy is more dreamy. It's more getting lost in the sauce. It's like you can start a creative project, especially with the moon in Libra. It would benefit you to start a project, but you could start one, look at the clock, and then 5 hours later, you're like, whoa, 5 hours went by. Now, it might be a little bit difficult because Gemini, you guys are like Mercury ruled. It is more about like your mind, but Neptune doesn't like force. Neptune likes flow. And Venus is all about relationships, creativity, passions, love, all of that stuff. So this is a transit that you might feel all day, like a little lofty, little lost in the sauce, forgetful. But this energy is really meant for you to go with the flow. And since the moon's in Libra, use it creatively. Whether that's a hobby, whether that's for your job, it doesn't matter what it is. This is also a great time if you have relationship, like to be around your children, to sit with your inner child, or like be around your friends' children. I don't know, but children are just gonna like, those relationships are just gonna feel good, and they might actually help you bring out your inner child during this time and this day. Now we have Libra moon squared Jupiter at 6:23 p.m. And then we also have it sextile Mercury at 9 p.m., the Libra moon. Now, Libra moon square Jupiter, squares to Jupiter, they're still positive, okay? They are still positive aspects because Jupiter does bring a sense of optimism to it, but I could see something if you're on the, I'm getting this for, if you're on a healing path, okay, Gemini, if you've been doing healing, especially when it involves your inner child, I could see this being a, maybe you realizing where your value lies and your creativity. When it comes to resources and when it comes to your job and when it comes to work. I could see it playing out that way where it might be more of it could turn into more of a negative aspect if you are not valuing yourself and letting your inner child, your childlike joy and instincts. Like inner child is like one of those like clickbait words, but really it's just like your inner child joy, your instincts, the play aspect of your heart is looking to come out. Now, sextile Mercury at 9 p.m., I do love this because we just had this Mercury retrograde in Leo, and the Libra moon is bringing this light, flirty energy to your creativity, your mind, your communication, especially if you're a content creator, if you're a writer, anything in that aspect. This is just a positive like boost of energy. Now, sextiles, you need to take action in order to reap the benefits when it comes to a sextile. So this is you taking action on your writing, on your creativity, and this is happening at 9 p.m., so a little bit later. Obviously, sextiles with the moon, they are little, they're small, they're not something that you have to do or take advantage, like you're going to be forced to feel. It's up to you on that one, Gemini. Okay, so another aspect that's happening is Wednesday, August 22nd, we will have, or 27th, we will have a Libra moon. But Venus and Leo will oppose Pluto at 1 a.m. This is a transit, like all this Venus stuff is all happening all at one time. So it really depends on where you're being pulled into. But Venus and Leo oppose Pluto. This is where are you putting the power outside when it comes to your relationships in terms of your growth, your expansion, and your spirituality. Your beliefs. Where are you putting the power outside of yourself? And you might get some dreams this night where just some wonky dreams when it comes to relationships, but just pay attention. This is your subconscious telling you something. It's telling you something. Listen to it. Like even simple things like you had a dream in a house. Was there water in your dream? Just like little tiny things. I know, okay, this might be too TMI, but if you're going to the bathroom in your dreams, that's a big one as well. Just Google it. Just trust me, like that's a very common one. I get that a lot. But just pay attention to those dreams, but you might feel an internal struggle of your early childhood beliefs when it comes to relationship dynamics, maybe what other people instilled onto you, and where you're trying to grow, where you're trying to expand in this life. And Pluto just wants you to stop putting the power outside of your damn self, Gemini. Stop it. So, okay. So the moon will enter Scorpio at 8:30 p.m. So we're going to get an all-day Libra moon. Now, Scorpio moons, it's a big shift collectively. Scorpio energy, we're going from light and flirty and airy to this more deep transformation type of energy where you can feel moody, especially if there's something that's looking to be transmuted inside of you. If there's something to be uncovered, like, and you don't know what it is. Scorpio wants to bring it out of you. That's what the Scorpio energy really wants to do. Now, Thursday, August 28th, we will have a Scorpio moon, and it's a little bit of a different energy, especially, okay, so Scorpio moon will square Pluto and square Venus. This is going to happen from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're somebody that wakes up, this is dream energy yet again. This is your subconscious doing the work, meaning you might not even remember it. You might not dream at all. Or, you know, I mean, you guys are Geminis. You guys are ruled by the mind. I'd be surprised if you don't dream, honestly, or have been having vivid dreams. I would be surprised. So this is really like, this energy is, I don't like to say the word nightmare, but it could be like that kind of nightmare energy. If you have trauma, this is dependent on each Gemini. If you have trauma that hasn't been healed within relationships, now this can be sexual abuse. This could be physical abuse. This could be emotional abuse. This could involve you younger. This could involve you at 18. This could involve you at 22. But we are just in this time right now where there is a big movement where we're understanding that, look at astrology 10 years ago. Was it popular? No. Look at over the past 2 years, like everybody's taking it up. And it's because we realize that there is something more to this life than this 3D 9 to 5 freaking grind and fear. So what Scorpio moons really do is they bring the fear out of you so that you don't have fear anymore. Like, what are you actually afraid of? That's Thursday's energy. What are you actually afraid of? So if you wake up and you don't remember your dreams and you're feeling a little off, you had subconscious shit happen to you during the night. And it's just about, honestly, you can bring it forward. We don't always have to have our ego know everything. Our bodies will do the work of healing. That's where we hold trauma anyways. So our bodies will do the work. So if you don't remember, great. That happens to me sometimes. Mostly I remember. I usually dream 5 to 6 dreams a night, but I do dream work. So a little different. Now, also on Thursday with the Scorpio moon, which is about transforming yourself, understanding yourself on a deeper level, your desires and your wants and your needs, why you obsess over certain things, is it healthy obsession or is it not? So Uranus will sextile Neptune at 7:09 p.m. And this is especially really great for you because you guys have Uranus in the first house. Uranus in the first house is life-changing. First house is the most important house in the natal chart when it comes to our own personal charts. And if you have a lot of Gemini placements, Uranus is going to be hitting these, and Uranus is the planet that wants you to be authentic, and it gives you those ideas, and Uranus does really well in Gemini. So we're getting a taste of it right now. So paying attention to these Uranus transits, Gemini, for you specifically is going to be so freaking important. Like, keep a journal. Like, how do you feel so Thursday, August 28th, Uranus sextile Neptune. It's happening exact at 7:09 p.m. We have been experiencing this transit slowly. It's been moving together at this 2 degree, 1 degree mark, but it's going to be exact, which means it is more powerful when it is exact to the freaking degree, inch, whatever you want to say, but it's exact, okay? And this is a sextile which does require action in order to reap the benefits, but because they are outer planets, it is powerful action. This is going to involve your sense of self, and it's going to involve your hopes and dreams, your communities, and your friend groups. So these two things are working together, but you need to supply the action piece. You need to do it. But this is where our free will comes in. Yeah, these transits can be really amazing, but are you utilizing them to your benefit? Which is why I'm here, so I'm happy you're here to listen when these are happening. So Friday, August 29th, we will have a Scorpio moon in yet again. We have a lot of awake Scorpio moon energy. It shifts month to month, but this Scorpio moon energy this month is really, we're going to be awake for a lot of it. It's going to be there. So all day Friday, we have a Scorpio moon, all day. But what I do love about this Scorpio moon energy is this is your 6th house. So Scorpio moon energies for you Geminis, you guys might feel busier. You might feel like time is either really slow or really fast. You might feel like your schedule might be like a little bit more chaotic because what you need to be doing during Scorpio moons, if you feel this way, if you feel like your schedule is chaotic and if you feel like just all over the place, pull to what feels good, okay? Follow your body. What is your body saying? What is your intuition in your body saying? I feel like a drill sergeant when I do that, but it's Scorpio moon is going to trine Jupiter at 8 a.m. This is a beautiful way to wake up. This is your, these are your workhouses, okay? So this is a beautiful transformation when it comes to maybe how do you value your time? Maybe you, just in the morning, maybe Friday morning you had a meeting and the meeting gets canceled and then you're able to work on yourself and be in your own energy. It could be something random like that. It could just be you feeling really optimistic about your job, about your work, about your daily routine, about how you value yourself. It's just a pleasant aspect. Trines are natural flowing energy. You don't need to try for a trine. So if you feel good, like keep going that way, especially if your mental space, Venus is in Leo. If your mental space is saying amazing things to you, keep it going. Keep it going. But we do have at night, the Scorpio moon will square Mercury at 8 p.m. So it's different vibes Friday night. Now, it's not you know, it's not, this energy is like, you know, you have plans and it gets canceled. This is the type of energy that the Scorpio moon square Mercury can give. It's like you have plans, it's been canceled. It can also give maybe you're not getting along with your coworkers. Maybe something with you don't want to drive anymore. You don't want to drive your car. Like you're just not in the mood to leave the house. You just want to stay home and deal with things that you have going on. You want to deal with your work. You don't want to go out and party. It could be a miscommunication between friends. It's very little. Moon moves fast, so it's not something that's like a huge transit to watch out for, but just know that there might be some hiccup Friday night, some hiccup. But honestly, when it comes to a Scorpio moon, especially for you guys as a, you know, as an air sign, Scorpio moons are not a good time to go out and party. Especially, I mean, it depends on who you hang out with. If you know everybody's birth charts, great, okay? But if you're hanging out with people that are unhealed, and they're drinking and you're out and you're partying, okay, that's when Scorpio moons is when there's tons of drunk girls in the bathroom crying, okay? That's the energy that Scorpio moons give. So whatever you're doing Friday night, just make sure, maybe like, you know, like hang out like a little bit, but then like dip out before bar close, like do like an Irish goodbye whenever your intuition catches you, Gemini, and you're like, I know this is going to go down, I know this is going to go bad. But it's giving drama when it comes to unhealed people. Not saying you guys are all hanging out with unhealed people, but just keep that in mind because it is Friday night, it's a party night. Now, Saturday, August 30th, we will wake up with a Scorpio moon, but the moon moves into Sagittarius at 9 a.m. You guys are going to feel this shift, okay? Sagittarius is your 7th. It's partnerships and relationships for you guys. It's all partnerships and relationships. It's feel-good emotional energy when it comes to the other, if you just simplify it there. And the Sagittarius moon is going to be making from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. These are all the transits, okay? Trine to Saturn, trine to Neptune, oppose Uranus, sextile Pluto, and trine Venus. Now, Sagittarius moon trining Saturn and Neptune. This is beautiful energy to be in your community, to be in your friend groups, maybe doing brunch Saturday morning. I swear, if you dodge going out Friday night and you hang out and you plan a brunch on Saturday morning after 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's gonna be way more fun. I promise you. People are gonna be out of that boohoo victimization, okay? I just promise you. Now, this is really good energy for that. Now, at 12 p.m., you do have the opposition to yourself with this Sagittarius moon, Gemini. And this could just be with Uranus, just like random information. Maybe it's something you say. Maybe your friend is talking about a situation and you know more juicy details. Maybe it's just you saying something out of pocket, a friend saying something out of pocket. It's just out of pocket random energy when it comes to emotions and communication. So then the Sagittarius moon, sextile Pluto, which isn't the biggest transit, but I do love this when it comes to your growth and expansion. So if any of you Geminis are working on a project that is propelling you forward in life, this is a good time to take action on that. That's going to happen at 1 p.m. And also what I do love is a Sag moon is going to be trining Venus at 11 p.m. This is fire energy. This is like, if you're going to go out any night, go out Saturday night, okay? That's 11 p.m. That's prime going out time. I'm just assuming every Gemini drinks. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to drink to go out to have a good time or hang out with friends. You know what I mean? Because this is Venus, the planet of relationships, in your relationship sector. Venus in your communication sector, trining your emotions in your relationships. This is natural flowing, beautiful energy when it comes to relationships. This is when you can have those fiery, passionate, amazing conversations, which I know you Geminis live off of, okay? And this is the time. I recommend Saturday night if you're going to go out. Now, Sunday, August 31st, we will have a Sagittarius moon. And the only aspect we have this day is Sag moon making a sextile to Mars at 5 p.m. This energy is it's just giving you a boost of energy on Sunday. So, you know, I'm going to use this example again, but say Saturday you go out, all day Sunday, you're a little hungover and you sleep, around 5 p.m., you're going to start to feel a little better. Pretty much. You're going to get a little boost, a little zap of energy. But this is a good energy to utilize when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to furthering your relationships, being passionate about your relationships, having a conversation with anybody in your life that you are in a relationship with that you need to have. There's more of a favorable outcome can happen during this time. So, all right, Gemini. I know I told you there's a lot of aspects this week, but let's go into a card energy pull. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. I absolutely appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the likes and the comments as I am growing my YouTube channel, especially if you came over from TikTok. I am super passionate about doing this, which I will be continuing to do this weekly. So just leave me in the comments. Let me know if any of this resonates, or especially when it comes to the card pull. I'm always curious because I never know what's going to come out and channel through me. But take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So we have 1 or 2. So pick 1 or 2, Gemini. Plus, I love tapping into your guys' energy. I always get a boost of energy. I feel like my mind's like, ooh, but in the best way, okay? So 1 or 2. Ooh, that one wanted 3. Number 2. All right. Anything more for number 2? Okay, we're gonna pull these. 3 for number 2 too. 2. All right, number 1s. Oh, wow. I love this. So if you're more visual and you get downloads off of visual, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. This just screams fun energy. Whoa. So specific message for number 1s. You are friends with somebody you should not be friends with. I'm just going to say that right away. This person is not helpful with your career. They are not helpful. They're not helpful. They're just not helping your energy whatsoever. That's very specific, okay? Another thing I'm getting with this is, what would you like to see transform in your career? Okay, number 1s, what are you looking to... we have this Scorpio moon energy. The devil cards have been coming up so much. I don't usually so I look at the pictures as well as, follow traditional tarot a little bit, but the devil's just been very repeated over and over again because the Scorpio moon energy is so intense, especially this is the last astrology before the eclipse too. But there is a transformation waiting for you in your career, in your hopes and dreams. And the answer, I feel like you guys are going to have a conversation next week that's really going to speak to you, that's really going to resonate with you, or you're going to see it on social media. Something is going to trigger you where there might be a little change in your career and how you approach your career. Maybe it's a hobby, approach your hobby. There's some inspiration, number 1s, that's it's going to happen next week. So just be really present as you can. All right, number 2s. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Heart chakra, and oh my gosh. Number 2s, you guys are going to have a huge heart chakra activation. Oh my gosh. I just love the fire energy. Just number 2s, just fire. Molding the world into what you desire and letting something go that you no longer require. Don't know why that came through. Maybe it's a saying that needs to happen. But this is beautiful, magical, creative energy. And I'm not getting the, number 2s, there might be something specific that you need to let go of, but I feel like you've already let go of it. I feel like that you're already but you're still... That Venus and Neptune transit for number 2s, you guys might feel really nostalgic when it comes to the past. And there's a lot of beginning energy for you when it comes to your heart and what's truly in your heart and truly what you desire. So just what day was that transit? That's Tuesday. be wary of really looking into past relationships, like, and being nostalgic. There's nothing wrong with a little nostalgia, especially when it comes to your early childhood, looking back. But it's like, don't think of it as the good old days. Your good old days are ahead of you. It's now. It's now is your good old days. So just watch out for that nostalgia. But this Scorpio moon energy is really here to help you really cut the cord, is what I'm hearing. This is going to differ per Gemini for number 2, but like if you feel nostalgia, you're looking to cut the cord, but you have new creative ideas ready for you to come in. And it's all like, you might feel like your heart is burning a little bit this week. And if your heart is burning, that's a good thing. That is your heart chakra expanding. That is your heart talking to you. Like, if you sit down to do a creative project, your heart starts burning, keep doing it, okay? Lead with your heart. That's literally what it is, by leading with your heart. It could be heart palpitations. It could be your middle of your back in between your shoulder blades, but that's, oh my gosh, just amazing energy. I feel it. It's good. It's really, really good. And remember that you are the creator of your own reality. So whatever's in front of you, you're creating. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all next week.